Hey guys, and welcome to Tech Dose. It's going to be amazing, so get excited because there's been a crazy week of tech, so get excited. Really excited. HP gives a touchpad that acts, Steve Jobs resigns as Apple CEO, Samsung releases a weird ass advert, and Google TV is mutating to the UK. Like I said, this week has been crazy, so sit back, relax, and get high on tech. Yeah.
On the 18th of August, HP posted their financial quarterly reports, and they also announced that they're stopping hardware production running WebOS. And also they've stopped selling computers to consumers, you know, no big deal. So what does this mean for you? Well, no more HP Pre, HP Touchpad, and HP Pre-Free, which was just released this week in Europe. I'm really disappointed because they had a really good mobile OS, but really bad hardware like the Pre. I think it was too small. I tried it out once, and the screen is just so small compared to like the iPhone or like the Droids. They're just too small and I just can't cope with that. And hear this, the touchpad was only out for 49 days. What? And this is because there's loads and loads of touchpads being taken back from companies like Best Buy. They're returning them back to HP because they're not actually selling much at all. So because HP had so much stock, they decided to change the price in the US to $99 for 16 gigabyte. What? That's so cheap for a really good spec tablet. So everyone was running out to stores and now it's out of stock in the US, which is really annoying. And about 3 or 4 days after the US price drop, a couple of retailers in the UK changed their price to £89. Instead of £400, £89 is so cheap for a really good tablet, again, running a really good operating system, which didn't have good potential really. I've been trying to get one for days. I tried Dixon's, Curry's, PC World, Carphone Warehouse, Best Buy, and all of the other big retailers, and I had no luck getting one. And on their online site, when they changed the price down, it just got really bad because everyone tried to hit that website and try and get one, and it basically crashed every single website that changed the price. Went all slow. It would appear in your basket. I tried to buy one, but it just came out of the basket for no reason on Best Buy. That's why I'm really annoyed. Now people on eBay are selling them for double the price of what it was. So £200 now instead of like 89. Oh, that's the only way to get one now. Now hopefully I'll be getting one soon because people are trying to port Android over to the tablet instead of WebOS. It would be amazing having Honeycomb on the HP touchpad. It would just be like an Android device for £89. Come on. A really cheap Android with good specs tablet. So it's called TouchDroid and it's a form on Roots Wiki, and hopefully it is really successful. Again, it would be amazing because it would have Flash, it would have web browser, it would have Android Market and everything else like that. So there's someone who bought the touchpad from Best Buy in the US, which came preloaded with Android 2.2.1. What? Yeah, well apparently it was a test product from the Qualcomm Innovation Center. So again, crazy stuff. So hopefully I'll be getting a HP touchpad soon. Hopefully you'll be seeing an unboxing and like maybe a little review if I get one. It's just that I can't buy one from a store. I may have to get it off eBay for double the price. And yeah, £200 instead of £400 is like half price off a tablet, so I may get it.
Steve Jobs resigns as CEO of Apple. So Steve released a letter explaining the resignation, and it's a very short letter but very to the point, and it's very basically minimal, which is exactly Steve's style. Here's a short paragraph from the letter that he sent to all his employees. I've always said if there ever came a day when I could no longer meet my duties and expectations as Apple CEO, I would be the first to let you know. Unfortunately, that day has come. So basically he's saying that he feels like there's no more he can put into the company and he feels like he can resign and everything will be alright, I guess. You can read the full resignation letter at the link below. I suggest you do because he's only ever going to resign once, so you know. Steve Jobs has not completely pulled out of Apple. He is now a chairman of the board. He did have to ask the board if he could be a chairman, which I found a bit weird seeing as I thought it was the company, but anyway they accepted and he's now a chairman, so he'll kind of be the overall eye of what goes out on the market. That's what I think. I think if they make something, he can probably have the final yay or nay because he's a horse. And I know what you're thinking, who's going to take his place, because it is a massive company and they do need someone in charge, obviously. So a man by the name of Tim Cook. You may have heard of him because when Steve had his time off in 2004, 2009 and early 2011, Tim Cook was the man who took over as CEO and made sure everything ran smoothly. Just a bit about Tim Cook, seeing as he is going to be the new CEO of Apple. He joined the company in 1998. He did his undergrad at Advert University, I think that's how you say it, I'm not really sure, earning a BS in industrial engineering, sounds complicated, and earning an MBA at Duke University half a decade later. So he's got lots of education under his belt. That's if he wears a belt. He has spent 12 years working for IMB as the coup of intelligent electronics, and was working for QPAC for 6 months before he moved to Apple. And when he first joined Apple, his title was Senior Vice President of Worldwide Operations. And there is a lot more about Tim Cook in the link in the description. I'm quite excited to sort of see a bit of a change. I mean, I do like Steve Jobs, but I don't know, it'd be nice to see what someone else might do with the company. Tim Cook, 24 hours into his new role of CEO of Apple, released a letter to all his employees. One bit I picked out, which I thought was very nice to hear, was, I want you to be confident that Apple is not going to change. So that is nice, because I don't want them to like all of a sudden get rid of like the iPhone line and like bring in like a iPhone. You don't know, he might do something like ridiculous. He might have like a mental breakdown because he's CEO of Apple and be like, I've got so much power, I can do whatever I want, and then release like a camera that takes like 1 megapixel pictures, which wouldn't be possible. But yeah, it'd be ridiculous. Actually, yeah, it would be possible. And you can read the full letter at the link below, which I would suggest again. What do you think about Steve Jobs resigning? Are you sad? Was it the worst day of your life? And what do you think about Tim Cook taking over? Are you scared that he might change Apple, or are you quite happy to see a bit of a difference?
Samsung released this really strange video this week. Here it is. As you can see, it is a bit strange, but they're basically telling you that they are showing off new products at IFA on September 1st. And a couple of days ago, a developer looked through the Samsung Android app and found these interesting images. There was 3 buttons which say Galaxy Notes, which we have no idea about because we have heard no rumor or speculation about this. The Wave 3, which is the 3rd installment of the Wave, which most likely will be running Samsung's Bada OS, and the Galaxy Tab 7.7, which will of course be a 7.7 Android honeycomb or ice cream sandwich tablet.
So, moving on to Google TV coming to the UK. Within 6 months, Google TV should be available in the UK. It's said to only be the set-top box and not the TV units, and likely to include BBC iPlayer and ITV Player. There's not been any more details yet released, but I'm hoping that maybe Channel 4OD thing will be on there as well, and then like hopefully it'd be cool to see Love Film on there, and then also things like Hulu. It'd be really cool to actually see them finally migrate to the UK and actually be on like the Google Player. That'd be really cool. So in more Apple news, they have stopped renting TV shows. You can only purchase TV shows per episode now, and people are speculating that this might be in preparation for the Apple HD TV, but there's more on the article in the link below.
So thank you for watching this episode of Tech Dose. You know, it's been really good, me and Rob doing our parts of tech. Hope you liked it, except the really sad story of like Steve Jobs going down as the chairman, but still he's actually in Apple. He's not dead, he's still actually working and doing a lot of work at Apple, so just don't be sad. Our Twitters are right here, and you can also watch last week's video in the annotations right at the end of the video. Please subscribe for more how-tos, reviews and tech news. This is Rob and Dan from Tech Dose. See you later.